people, how you act around people, the people you surround yourself with. We're going to talk about the crowd you draw today. That's always a favorite. So, first people in our box of people that we're going to pull out today is, it's a wide spectrum because it's not always the same person for everybody when it comes to this first topic. It is whoever helps you get to the rodeos, who helps you train for the rodeos. It is not the same for everybody. So this could be parents, husbands, boyfriends, grandparents. This is anybody who hooks their truck up onto a trailer and takes you to the rodeos. This is the lifeline of your rodeo career, your roping career, your barrel racing career. These are the people who make it happen. So when it comes to these people, we're gonna talk about, everybody knows, be kind, but this is so much farther in depth when it comes to these people, because these types of people do not haul to the rodeos for their own benefit, guys. These people are hauling you to the rodeos because you want to be there, you have a dream, you have a goal, and they want to help you succeed and getting to the goal. They're putting all of the balls in your court to help you get to that goal. So, even when we are having a bad day, we hit some barrels, we miss our calves, our go gets up, the sorting doesn't go great. I mean, whatever spectrum, whatever you were at that day or that weekend or that practice even, whatever. If you come out of the arena with a bad attitude and you are mean to the people that help you get to the next place or the next rodeo or whatever, how do you think that they're going to react if you're mean to them? They're not going to want to load you back up in their trailer and take you. So we need to be mindful of the people that are helping us do everything, whether they help you feed or clean stalls or whatever. I am an OCD person, guys. I have a specific way I clean my stalls. I have a specific way I feed my horses. My feed program, I never stray far from it. It is set in stone, and I like the way I do it, and that's it. And that has been something I have to work on. But if somebody comes out to help me feed or help me clean stalls, I have to be appreciative of the help that I am being given, because they could be somewhere else. They could be doing something that benefits them entirely, but they're supporting what I love and what I want to do. So with that being said, let's just be mindful of how we treat the people that haul us to the rodeos, that are coming to support us at the rodeos, anything like that, because they don't have to be there. They choose to be there. They choose to invest in you and what you love, and they could be playing golf or going to do something else. The second person or type of people on our list is going to be our social gathering at rodeos. So when it comes to social gathering, that is established from the time you are young or the first year that you start entering rodeos or whatever. You do not want to be associated with a group that is known for being the troublemakers, that is known for being rude to other kids, that is known for ignoring other kids at the rodeo. I have seen it before. You don't want to be known as somebody that is constantly having negative thoughts and putting them off on everybody else. And this is a very, like, you know your self-worth, and you know, like, this establishes your character for the rest of your entire horse industry career. Like, it starts now. Like, the second you get in, and if you have a bad rap in the horse industry, you can change it today. If you are honest, and if you are kind, and you are not talking about everybody behind their back, or talking about how the rodeos ran or whatever, there is no need for that, because one, that affects your mental game too. You can't have negative thoughts about the crowd you're in, the arena type you're in, the arena setting you're in. That will only start negative thoughts. So, with that being said, I get very passionate about that, because I hate to go to a rodeo and see a group of kids purposely excluding another kid. Do not be that person. Or even grown women do it at the barrel races, guys. They will sit there and they will talk about another girl warming her horse up at the rodeos, and don't be that person. And because you know what, at the end of the day, that is all of their own insecurities coming out. And if you are the one that's talked about at the rodeos, ignore it. Ignore it, because they are talking about you for a reason, probably because they wish that they could be like you. And so, full circle, back to person 2, who you socialize yourself with. The example I give everybody is, you show up to a roping or a barrel race, and you have a group of people who are talking about, oh, this person is working the barrier for the first time, he's not very good. Oh, this guy's always late popping the chute. Oh, this arena is always super slick and it's so unsafe. Or then you have your other group of people that are like super appreciative to be there. If they look at the conditions and they do not like it, if they look at the rules and they do not like it, they will go home. We're not going to sit there and talk about other people. They'll just go home, or they'll safety up and they'll make a run, or talk to somebody before their run, like, hey, do you think we can change this? Whatever. Do not be the one that is socialized with the one that is always having something to complain about. There is nothing more annoying than walking up to somebody in the warm-up pen and the first thing they tell you is a complaint that they have about the barrel race, the rodeo, the roping, it doesn't matter, because I experience it as a trainer. I don't know if some of you girls see it, but sometimes when we go to these youth rodeos, there'll be another parent that walks up to me and talks about the ground that day. And I don't talk to any of you about it, because that's going to throw off your mental game. If they talk to me about the ground and I think it's unsafe for you to run, I would tell you to turn out, but I've never told any of you girls we need to turn out of this rodeo. So, was it worth that lady stirring me up and getting me worried about the ground and your horses? Because I'm going to tell you that I get more nervous than most of you sometimes. But socializing yourself with other good people, other people that have the same end goals as you. Birds of a feather flock together, guys. There is always a lot of drama, unnecessary drama at rodeos and barrel races. Between little stuff, be enjoyable to be around, and that's going to get you so much farther, especially in the horse industry, because when you're nice and you do what you're asked and you don't have complaints, people are going to be more likely to find your information down the road, whether it's to send a horse to you or sell a horse to you or buy a horse off of you or whatever. It doesn't matter, but they're going to want to do business with you or want to get information from you at something. Nobody wants to get information or sell horses to rude people that are going to cause them problems in life. It's not worth it. So when it comes to socializing with people at events that are not necessarily on our team, but are friends and producers or whatever, always have a good attitude and be respectful. And if you have criticism, make it constructive criticism. Make sure that you are nice about the way you go about it. Make sure they have time to listen to your concerns then, whatever. Okay, person number 3 is a mentor. Whether your mentor is a trainer that you have, it could be me, it could be whoever, a mentor, whoever helps you the most, whoever you can call, and they will give you their honest opinion 100% without a doubt. That is only going to benefit you and your horse. That is your mentor. That is who you call, because you need to make sure you have that person and that you never take that person for advantage, guys. These kind of people are giving you their knowledge built up over years of lessons learned themselves, that have probably cost them a lot of money to find out themselves one day, but this person is going to help you no matter what. So making sure that you take care of those mentors, number 3, and be appreciative, and make sure you let them know that you're appreciative. A small thank you, like, hey, thank you very much for helping me with that, can go much farther than any of you think. If there is a problem that, you know, one of the kids is having, I don't expect to get anything out of that. I am strictly doing that so that you can succeed, so that your horse can succeed, so that way y'all are able to make the best team that there is to make. This could be your mom, this could be your dad, this could be your vet, this could be your friend. It could be anybody in your book, but making sure that you appreciate those mentors and those people that help you when you are unsure or uneasy about any decision. That is key. Okay, person or people, number 4. Number 4 is having a good team that you trust. You need to have always on hand, for number 4, a vet, a chiropractor, and a horse shoer. But the 3 magical keys that are always together. Making sure that they are always on the same page, that have a strong communication line between all of them, that you pay them money for a service. They're not going to just take your money and run. You need to trust these people, because if you have an issue when it comes to your horse, these people went to school, or these people spent a lot of money to get good at the trades that they do now. So you need to make sure that all 3 of those respect each other and are on the same team and want the same thing as you. Again, goals, talking goals again, but making sure that those 3 people are always on the same page and always have good things to say about each other, I guess. But that is all. It's so short and so sweet, guys. This is not meant to take up forever about your time. I just think that this is a good one to start off of, because it's not entirely about horses, it's not entirely about training, it is strictly about having a good attitude. So that is week 1. If you have a topic that you would like to talk about, or you would like me to talk about, y'all feel free to tell me. If you can see right now, I am driving to go to the next training session, but I feel like people was a good one to start off on, because it's a very general thing. No matter what event you do, you can always be a good person. This is the biggest thing, and especially being young, you don't think about it as much, but as you get older, it definitely follows the way you treat other people in the horse industry. People are going to remember it forever. There are lots of people that show up to the barrel races or that take outside horses that I see on Facebook, and I'm like, I'm not sending my horse to that person or whatever, because I know how they treated their horses at the college rodeos or the high school rodeos, and I don't want my horse going there. So or the way they treated other people, or the way they were always involved in drama, or whatever. So just make sure that you have a good attitude and that you're always super thankful to the people that help you get to where you're at today, because I think that's very overlooked, especially when